One thing Mr. Martell Holt is always gonna do is play the victim. Cuties, thank you guys so much for joining me for this quick video. Please make sure while you're here to hit that like button, click that notification bell. That way you'll know when I drop future videos or when I go live, and definitely subscribe to the channel. Welcome guys to Chit Chat with QT, and let's go ahead and get into this video. Now, you guys already know that everything I discuss are my own personal opinions for entertainment purposes only, and everything is alleged. I wanted to come to you guys today to talk about the forever victim, the forever blaming anyone but himself, Mr. Martell Holt. Martell, enough, okay? Enough. That's what every damn body needs to tell Martell's arse when he comes around and starts talking about Melody Cherie. Shut your obsessed arse up. Like, seriously. So, OWN released an extended clip from this past Saturday's episode. And in this clip, Martell and Chris Fletcher and Courtney, they were talking. And Martell said, "You remember the last time a drink was thrown, don't you? At your house, Melody's ass." So what, Martell just had a flashback or some shit? But Chris let him know, yeah, I remember, but she didn't just throw it for no reason. Why did she throw it, Martell? She threw it because Mr. Martell said at that time that coleslaw pleases him and he likes it. And guess what? I probably would have thrown more than a damn glass at Mr. Martell. But anyway, this is exactly what I'm sick of Martell attempting to do. Smear Mel's name and act like she's violent and just act dumb like he still does not realize why the shit happened in the first place. That is high level manipulation to me on every level. And everybody needs to start shutting Martell's ass down when he does this. He really needs to take accountability for real. And this is the reason why people still feel exactly how they feel about Martell. You know, I get people in my comments, "Oh, it's been years. You guys are still on that with Martell." Absolutely, we are. For this very reason. It's always, she did it first when it comes to cheating. Or she did this and she did that. But guess what she didn't do? She didn't break up her home. That's what she didn't do. And we know that allegedly this is the reason, as far as Mel throwing that glass, that Martell subpoenaed Chris and Neil Fletcher as his witnesses when he was trying to take Mel's kids from her. It is Martell's goal to get everybody on his side, no matter what, even while knowing he was wrong. Then he tries to lie and say that Mel and he are best friends, and how she speaks at their son's baseball game, how she sits by him, and all of that. And guess what, Martell? That's called being cordial. That's called being a co-parent. And I'm just questioning if it's true. But if she is sitting by him, so what? See, Martell is wishing and hoping still today that shit was different. And as long as he can say she sat by me, this fool thinks she wants him. He's delusional as hell. Now, he said that people need to learn how to control themselves because that will land you in jail. Now, I'm sorry. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys. Haven't we seen Mr. Martell's ass out of control on numerous of occasions? Seriously, it's the audacity for me. Because Martell, did you control yourself in Las Vegas? Because we remember that, how belligerent you were. Did you control yourself on the set of Behind Every Man, where your ass wasn't even invited and didn't even have any business there? Did you control yourself when you pushed past people to get on that set, Martell? Did you control yourself when you allegedly attacked the makeup artist at the reunion? Did you control yourself then? Did you, Martell, control yourself when you was yelling all up in Miss Van's face at your daughter's birthday party because yet again, you were not invited? So if you controlled yourself, you would have got the hint that I'm not invited to my own daughter's birthday party, and guess what that means? I shouldn't have showed my ass up at that birthday party. No control. Lastly, Martell, did you control your damn penis? Can you answer that for us? Because if you did, guess what? You wouldn't be in this situation now. You wouldn't be wishing and hoping that just because Mel said, hey, Martell, or just because Mel sat by you at your son's baseball game, that is both of you all's kid, guess what? If you would have controlled your penis, not only would y'all have been talking at the baseball game, most likely y'all would have driven in the same damn car. So it's the audacity for me that control yourself is coming out of Martell Holt's mouth. Now, this is what he does, and he does it best. He told Chris that she said stuff to me too. Look at you, Chris. Because Chris kept trying to hold Martell accountable. And he kept asking him, well, Martell, why did she throw it? Mr. Martell, could not answer that question at all. Nothing allowed him to say, you know what, Chris, she threw that glass at me because of what I said to her. He ain't do that. Why? Because he's never, ever wrong at all. Martell Holt will mind F anyone that will listen to him. And we see that in Coleslaw. We know that he has mind F'd her to no return, okay? She is still posting a knee, a toe, a fingertip, everything but her and Martell together as a couple. That's what mind control is, and that's what Martell attempts to do with anybody that will listen to him. But he did say that he has taken accountability for the things he's done, and it has not been a lot. Are you kidding me? What you've done to break up your happy home wasn't a lot. Once again, Mr. Chris Fletcher said, but it's been enough. Facts. What you did was enough to separate you and your family and your kids and wife in two different homes. But it wasn't a lot. The Negro is crazy. But this is what I want to ask Mr. Martell, because he said that he's taking accountability. Martell, have you taken accountability for that revenge, P? Have you done that, sir? You know, the one where your forever side chick admitted that on tape. Have you taken accountability? So again, it is the nerves for me. And once again, the forever victim told Chris Fletcher, you know how Mel is coming at me. Where? Is this woman coming at you because you came at her because you was trying to take her damn kids? She's not supposed to come at you, Martell. This man is dangerous as hell, if you ask me. And I'm really just over Martell in this woe is me victim role. I'm over it. But anyway, Courtney asked Martell, is Mel stuck in the past? And Martell said, well, nah, not really. She's just different around people. She changes. He said that when they went to counseling, they were best friends. And I was confused again because is this the counseling that the court made you go to, Martell? Or is Martell still stuck in the past? Because that's who's stuck, Courtney, Martell. Is Martell stuck in the past when we saw he and Mel both go and sit down in front of a therapist? That's the only thing that he could be talking about. And I wouldn't even call that best friends. I will call that an ex-wife that wants you to move on with your life, but please do right by your kids with me. That's what I would call that. But after all of that mess that Mr. Man was talking about, he finally admitted that he was hurt because he said that when they were in counseling, here they are acting like they used to. And that's what this is all about. Martell's ass is hurt that he effed up his life. He's hurt that he effed up his home. He's hurt that he effed up his marriage. And he's most definitely hurt that Mel left his ass. That is what this is all about. But it is time for everybody to stop entertaining this nonsense. That's Chris Fletcher, Nell Fletcher, Courtney, and anybody else. Let this man know that, look, it's over, dude. So there's really no need for you to be talking about Mel to us. We get it. Whatever happened, happened. Y'all done. Move on with your damn life. Period. And then let's go ahead and get into the last Huntsville happening, guys. Let's go over what's been going on with Kiki. Now, I'm going to say this. I feel like all of this that has happened when it comes to Kiki and the makeup artist and all of that mess, I feel like that shit was a setup. The more and more I listen to people, the more that Kiki talks and speaks her truth, I think it was a setup. I think Tisha's makeup artist, her bug boyfriend, or whatever his name, Bugs or whatever, Marceau and Tisha, I think all of them set this shit up to smear Kiki's name, to prove that Kiki is not credible. So they can say, aha, we told y'all. Because none of this makes sense to me. If Tisha asks Kiki to see what she can find out, why would Tisha then get mad when Kiki finds out some shit? Why? Why did Bugs turn on Kiki and recant what he said and what we heard? Why is Tisha's makeup artist still Tisha's makeup artist? I'm confused. And why have Tisha said over and over again, do not come to me with things about my marriage if you don't have proof? But we don't have no proof that Kiki is still using prescription drugs. We ain't got no proof, Tisha and Marceau. But Tisha and Marceau can say all of these things about Kiki on camera at that. Not no recording on a phone, on FaceTime, on camera. And I don't like that shit. I really don't. Because Tisha should be ashamed of herself for allowing her husband to throw these allegations out here. And well, it's really not just him, because Tisha has done it herself. Again, on Love and Marriage Huntsville. That's low down to me, and it's a whole different level of hatred. Because at the end of the day, Kiki is her family. And even if she and Kiki sever ties and no longer speak to each other, that does not mean that Tisha should allow Marceau to continue to dog her cousin out under no circumstances. We haven't heard Tisha say anything about the cuckoo-ass brother, have we? Because there's a lot that can be said about him. What substance is he on, Marceau and Tisha? Can y'all let the people know? And I'll throw in Kimmy and Maurice as well. Kimmy, what you did was very distasteful. Very distasteful when you was talking about Kiki sweating and tremors and all of that. I am disappointed, and I know I shouldn't be, but it is what it is. But is Tisha scared to tell Marceau, please don't talk about my cousin? Let us just go on with our life and let this go? She absolutely is. She will never do that. And the reason why is just because of what Mel said in the last episode. Tisha's gonna believe what she wanna believe, and she definitely has that right. But don't force us to believe the BS. So, I don't know, guys. I think it was a setup from jump. So you guys, drop down in the comments and let me know your thoughts. Do you think it was a setup? Because the math just ain't mathing. If Marceau did not complete a project for Bugs, how is Bugs out here now riding for Marceau and Tisha? Something ain't right. And also, let me know what you feel about Mr. Martell and his forever victim ass. I'm so over him. But like I said, the people that entertain him, and I'm going to say coleslaw again, you see the outcome. Her ass needs to be admitted to the nearest mental institution because after 10 years of not being posted or claimed, she still feel like she got something. That's what mind effing will do you. But anyway, guys, thank you guys so much for joining me for this quick video. I will be coming to you possibly later today for a power hour, hot topics, and more Huntsville happenings. But before you go, please make sure to like this video, hit that notification bell, drop down in the comments, and let's chit chat and subscribe. Chat with you guys soon.